If you're a reader, you know about Goodreads. You probably use Goodreads, and maybe you even like Goodreads. I liked it too, but Goodreads didn't work for me. It didn't help me be the reader that I wanted to be. It didn't make me better. It didn't make me happy. And it didn't make me enjoy reading like I wanted to enjoy reading. If you're ready to talk about this, hit the like button. Let's go. So, what's a girl to do when she wants to keep everything that she's reading organized and in one place, wants to keep track of the books she's read and the books she wants to read, wants to remember what she's read and how the characters and the things that happen to them, how they make her feel and why, and then wants to be able to talk about these things with other people who've also read the book. Well, this girl designed a reading journal that does all of that and more. I know. But I had a problem and Goodreads wasn't solving it. So I had to figure out another way, and I did. Okay, I gave you 3 reasons why Goodreads didn't work for me. So I'll give you 3 reasons why I am so in love with my reading journal. So first, it has better, way more personal tracking. I can keep track of the books I read by month so that everything is organized and in one really easy to access place, right? I know what books I'm reading for book club every month. And so I can plan ahead, right? When do I need to buy the book? When do I need to read the book? I have it all right here in my reading journal, right? By month. So I know what I'm going to be reading. And just even seeing a monthly library page makes me more mindful of what I'm reading, right? So I can keep it balanced. I personally want to read a mix of fiction and nonfiction, and I want to read some poetry this year. And like I have some other things that I want to try to do just for myself, right? My own personal reading goals. So having a monthly sort of at a glance, super helpful to me, right? It's also really helpful when I'm planning out the year. Like if I wanted to read on the beach every Saturday in the summer, right? I could plan ahead if I wanted to. I probably don't want to, but I could plan ahead every time I saw a book that, or someone recommended a book that was like, ooh, this would be fun to read on the beach. This is a good beachy summer read. I could just pop in the cover in June, July, or August. And then when Memorial Day comes around, voila, I have all of these books that I can read on the beach every Saturday in the summer. So I can sort of just be a little bit more organized and more structured in my approach to reading over the course of a year. So the second thing that I love about this reading journal is that it has organized book review pages that I can quickly and easily get to by just clicking on the cover of the book. So every month when I read a book, I have all of my notes in one place, all of my questions in one place, all of my favorite things in one place, right? I'm not trying to find the Post-it note that I wrote, that I scribbled something on. I'm not trying to find my planner where I maybe made another note about something when I was reading. I'm not searching through my Kindle where I highlighted things, right? I don't have it. It's all right here. Everything I want to know about that book is right here behind the book cover, right? It's all organized and in one easy to access place. And the other cool thing is that the book review pages have prompts. So I don't have to just write 5 stars, 4 stars, whatever, and sort of figure out what to say, right? I don't have to do like, well, I liked it. No, it has prompts to get me started, to get me thinking about what I want to write and what I want to remember. And there are different prompts for fiction and nonfiction because the things I'm going to want to remember and write about and take notes on are different for fiction and nonfiction. So behind the fiction covers, I have fiction review pages with fiction prompts. Behind the nonfiction covers, I have nonfiction review pages with nonfiction prompts. How cool is this? I also have unlimited pages for extra note taking that I want to do. And I have a whole special section up here for all the quotes from all the books that I want to keep. So I'm ready for book club because everything is right here. And when somebody says, hey, I'm reading this book, have you ever read it? I can be like, I read that book in March. And I can look and I can go, oh my gosh, blah, 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 blah. When you finish reading it, we should totally talk about this, right? Instead of going, yeah, I think I read that, but, right? It's all right here in one place. And because it's all private, I don't have any anxiety about writing down my notes or writing down things that I have questions about that I either want to do more research on or that I want to discuss with people at book club. And I don't have any anxiety about like writing down scenes that made me feel a certain way or writing down characters that made me think of myself or think of somebody that I know, right? I can write it all down without anybody being offended or troubled that this character or this scene made me think of them. All right, reason number 3 why I am madly in love with my reading journal. It is gorgeous. It looks a million times better than Goodreads. It looks like a notebook. And I'm doing everything in my own handwriting or with special fonts that I like. And I can use stickers to decorate or call attention to things I want to call attention to. And it just looks and feels like me. And the whole, like the putting pen to paper or putting stylus to tablet, there's just something about that, right? And there's something about doing things in your own handwriting when you're talking about books or thinking about books, something about doing things in my own handwriting versus typing them in. I don't know. My handwriting, I don't know. I'm old school maybe, but there's something about handwriting things in a notebook that just, it feels right to me. So even though my handwriting is not gorgeous, my reading journal is. So if Goodreads isn't working for you and you're looking for something else to keep you organized, track what you're reading this year, track what you want to read this year, help you remember what you read, and help you talk about those books with other people, a reading journal might be your perfect solution. If you're interested or want to learn more, head over to thefigtreeboutique.com and check out the one that I designed, the one that I use, and the one that my customers are super excited about. I'll drop the link in the comments, and if you have any questions at all, ask me. I love talking about reading journals. And it really is like 10,000 times better than Goodreads when it comes to helping me enjoy what I'm reading, enjoy going to book club without stressing about like, what's the conversation going to be? the reading journal just helps me have more fun with all of it, right? It makes me better. It makes me happy. And I could talk to you about it all day, but I'm not going to. So thanks for watching this video all the way to the end. If it was helpful for you, it'd be helpful for me if you would give it a thumbs up. And if you want to know more about the reading journal, here are some videos you should check out. See you next time.